How's it going, everyone? My name's Regulus64 and this is my first video on this channel. I wanted to start with something simple before I got into the bigger projects that I had planned, and I felt there'd be nothing better to begin with than a Nintendo 2021 E3 predictions video. So let's just jump into it. My first prediction for Nintendo's 2021 E3 is that I think we're going to get a broad release date for Breath of the Wild 2. I think it was back in 2019 when they had first announced that Breath of the Wild 2 was in development and we got that really cool trailer. And then after that, we didn't really hear anything for a while until the most recent Nintendo Direct where Eiji Aonuma had come on and kind of confirmed that we weren't getting any Breath of the Wild 2 news, but that we were getting Skyward Sword and some cool Joy-Cons. He did confirm, though, that at some later point in the year, we were going to get more information, and there was also a little graphic at the bottom of the screen that basically confirmed the same thing. To me, this just kind of made sense that, they were holding off saying anything until E3. E3 is huge, they're going to get a lot more buzz, a lot more publicity for Breath of the Wild 2 at E3, rather than if they just kind of announced a lot more information in this Direct. I think it's really all but confirmed that we're getting Breath of the Wild 2 news. It's been quite a while since Breath of the Wild came out, and since they announced development on it, I really can't see them not having a release date or anything for that matter on Breath of the Wild 2 at E3. So my second prediction is that I think they're going to reveal a Fire Emblem Echoes game for Genealogy of the Holy War. So it was back in 2017, they had released Shadows of Valentia, which was the first Echoes game. Amazing game. I really, really liked it. And I think after that, they were trying to do this 2-year release cycle with Fire Emblem. And, 2017 was Shadows of Valentia. 2019 was Three Houses. It's 2021. I think we're getting something. And, as other people have said, Genealogy of the Holy War is the next game kind of in line to get that Echoes treatment. It also just seems very likely because the game's never been localized. It's never been released in America. This is a Japan-only Fire Emblem. And, there's tons of history, tons of characters, tons of story, just that a lot of people haven't been able to experience. And so I think it's just like the most likely candidate. It makes the most sense. I can definitely see them releasing it. This also kind of seems like a given, similar to Breath of the Wild 2. I feel like we are definitely getting this. So my third prediction actually isn't a Nintendo series, but it's a series that's always been on Nintendo consoles, at least the mainline games have, and that's Rune Factory. My third prediction is that I think we're going to get a release date for Rune Factory 5. I'm recording this on the 27th, so the game's been out for like a week, I think, in Japan. Xseed and Marvelous are showing up at E3, and this is one of their biggest titles. I really would be surprised if we heard absolutely nothing on it. By E3, I think they'll know where they're at with Rune Factory 5, and hopefully we'll get a release date for this year. That's something I'm not really sure about. I could definitely see them being like, hey, this isn't coming till like early next year. Not really sure about that one, but I think we're getting a release date. I can't wait to play Rune Factory 5. I'm a huge Rune Factory fan. So yeah, I'm really excited and hope this happens. So the next prediction will be a quick one. I think we're going to see Zelda's 35th anniversary get announced at E3. They didn't say anything on the day that it was the actual anniversary for Zelda, but that just kind of confirmed that, at a later date, they were going to be like, hey, it's Zelda's 35th anniversary. They're totally going to show us stuff for this at E3. I would be super surprised if we heard nothing. This also just seems very likely. They typically celebrate Zelda's anniversary later in the year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that happening at E3. So that first round of predictions, I was pretty sure about them. This next group of predictions, I'm not too sure about them, but I'm predicting them anyway. So the first one of the group of predictions I'm not really sure about is I think we're going to see a new 3D Kirby game. Now, they've been hyping up Kirby so much lately, and I'm excited. I don't know what they're planning. It could be nothing, but again, yeah, I'm excited. And, we've seen interviews. There was an art book for Kirby Star Allies that had an interview with the director of the games in it. and he said that we should be getting ready for the next phase of Kirby. I can't think it's anything other than 3D Kirby. You know, it has to be. What else deserves all this excitement, this hype, all this build-up? It has to be 3D Kirby, I would think. And yeah, I basically put this one in the not sures because 3D is just such a big leap. They've done it before with Kirby Air Ride, but after that, we really didn't get anything 3D. Especially if it's a mainline game, you know, it just seems so unlikely because Kirby has always been 2D. But I would love to see it. I would really, really love to see them do something new, something cool, something interesting with the Kirby series, and I think 3D is the best way to do that. Alright, so the next thing I'm predicting is I think we're going to see Mario Odyssey 2 get revealed at E3. So I've shoved this one into the not sure group, mainly because, you know, the original Mario Odyssey came out in October of 2017, and we really haven't hit that 4-year development cycle where I can go like, oh, okay, like, you know, it's feasible that they've finished a new entry in the series. It just seems a little unlikely, especially considering, you know, Nintendo likes to hold their games close to the chest and then, you know, kind of reveal them closer to their release date. And on top of that, there's also this rumor. I don't know if it's, you know, holds any weight, but apparently there's going to be a new DK game made by the people that did Mario Odyssey. And that rumor I can definitely see being true just because it's been a really long time since we've seen a new DK game. I think the last one was like, what, 2014 Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. So yeah, there just seem to be like too many things kind of going against Mario Odyssey 2, but I could still see them, you know, throwing it out, being a huge wild card. But we'll have to see. I actually had to go back and record this one because I just completely forgot about it, and Nintendo did too. And this prediction is that I think we're going to see Pikmin 4. We haven't gotten a mainline Pikmin game in ages. It has been so long. Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, I think that was like 2013 or 14. And, you know, there's no real indication that we're getting anything like this. Other than the fact that they just released some new app. I think it has like a beta in Singapore or something like that. They're going to release it. Other than that, though, it's been radio silence on the Pikmin front. We haven't seen anything, so there's not a lot going for this. I honestly think this prediction is more of a wish than a prediction. Regardless, I'd love to see a new game in the Pikmin series. Like I said, it's been so long. Lots of people would love to see a new game in the Pikmin series. So, you know, here's hoping for Pikmin 4. Okay, so the next game I'm predicting is Mario Kart 9. I think we're going to see Mario Kart 9 get a reveal. Mario Kart 8 is like the GTA 5 of Mario Karts. You know, like it came and it just hasn't left. You're tired of seeing it. You're tired of playing it. You're tired of the, you know, cover art on the box. You just want it to leave and it won't go. It overstayed its welcome. As I say this about Mario Kart 8, it is I think it's one of the, or if not the best-selling Mario Kart that's been released so far. I think it's either ahead of 7 or behind it. I'm not sure. But, you know, the sales just keep going up ever since it's been released, which is really abnormal. You know, that kind of works against the idea of us getting an actual Mario Kart 9 release. But again, here's hoping. I'd love to see it. Alright, and my last prediction is something simple. I think we're going to get a new IP. So the last new IP we got was in 2017 with ARMS. That didn't do too well, or at least not as well as Nintendo, I think, wanted. And so I think they've been cooking something up. I think they're ready to show us something new. I definitely think they'll have something to show us at this E3. You know, they're always trying to make these new, interesting experiences. They're always trying to delve into new genres. And so, yeah, I think they're ready to show us something cool. Alright, guys, that was the end of the video. It took me so long to make this. I am a procrastinator. It's now the 14th. I recorded the second half of this video, you know, way later than I should have. I'm just so lazy. But I did it. It's done. But yeah, after this one, I'm just ready to really dive into YouTube. I want to do tons of things, and I hope you're all ready to see them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope I see you again, and have a good one.